G'day, today we're going to have a look at a new game coming out. This one is called Starbirds. Do it.
There's no place like home. And for our beaky friends, it's the yellow dwarf star Sublina, which has illuminated this system with its warm and peaceful light for billions of years. Perfect conditions for life to evolve into a spacefaring civilization. Now, these birds stand on the edge of a new frontier, launching a daring mission. A remote asteroid field where infinite riches and the unknown await in equal measure.
Alright. What are we doing? Gather around, flock. Hear me now, for our great mission begins soon. This should be some good squawking. Where are my notes? Today we embark on a journey for the good of all bird kind. We have risen from mere ground peckers who warm themselves with idle wings to proud tree dwellers. The horizon's always in sight. But today we venture beyond that. Our goal is the endless plains of space. Our aim is the treasures, iron, silicon. It's a mighty fine speech and all cap, but what's our actual mission here and now? Oh, right, Ruth. Actually, we need to make a quick stop to fill up on supplies before we can continue. At ease, everybody. Let's get to work. Good hustle. We're here, flock. These asteroids look promising. Initiate landing. How does that work again? Not the red button. Maybe his cryo egg got cooked on the way out here. I'm fine, Stella. Just walk me through the controls. I'm not familiar with this model. Just pay attention to the instructions, Cap, and we won't put a claw wrong, probably. Listen up, flock. According to my notes, we should start with this quest. Captain requests iron. Click on an asteroid to see if it has iron. Double click to enter it. So this one does. Take a closer look. Zoom in and out with your mouse wheel. We're looking for iron. Launch pads. As far in as we can zoom. This iron that we're... Just had to zoom all the way in. Rotate the asteroid by holding the route mouse button. Way ahead of you. Land, click on a glowing big crater. First, find an iron deposit, then drag the extractor from your building inventory. These ones. This one looks bigger, so let's drag that to there. Click and drag your left mouse button to draw a pipe from the extractor to the launch pad. Great. Now let's speed things up. Put down more extractors and connect them to the launch pad. So it's just one per field? I can go more than one per field. Now we also just extract some this as well. Well done, flock. We've definitely earned these credits. Single launch pad can't keep up with more than 4 extractors. Build a second launch pad. Better efficiency. Let's go here. Then we'll go 1, 2, We get on there. 3, 4. That went way further that way than I anticipated. You're doing great. Now let's ramp up production. We need to stockpile some more iron and aluminium. Oh, we're already ahead of you. We've got our aluminium done. Not bad. With all these materials, we can improve our station and earn more credits. Like, pick our first module. That'll make our station extra cozy. Now, let's get back to business. There are still some resources missing from my list. Hover over the quest icon and then over the... Quest. You can't find the you can't find the resource you need. Here, click the map button on the top left to explore more asteroids. Okay, so this has what we want. Obviously no read on where anything is at this stage, so let's go for the one that's pretty central. So let's go 1. We're out of credits. That's no problem. These shiny nuggets are just what we need to get some extra credits. Yoke just needs to collect them. What shiny things? I'll just put them out there. Ensign Yoke reporting for duty, sir. Captain, sir. Well, this is no simulation, Ensign. You must use the utmost caution. Am I understood? Yes, sir, Captain, sir. I like your spirit, Ensign Yoke. However, you don't need to call me sir. Just Captain will do nicely. Drag a path from the rover and gather up those shiny nuggets. I mean, it's kind of funny just to be sort of like driving him wherever to... I'd also much rather he just sort of figured this out himself, but... It is popping up. They must be appearing new spots, right? Or am I just being real slow in the way I'm saying it? Almost done. The last thing we need to do here is fill up our oxygen tank so we're ready to travel onwards. Produce oxygen, we need a refiner. Click on the building inventory to start research. So I want to put this guy here because I feel like I want 2 of those. I don't know where the rover ended up. There he is. Excellent news. I've completed the research required to build a refiner for you. Claim the crossword. Claim. Okay. Refiner research. Drag it from the building inventory onto the asteroid. Place an extractor on a water deposit and connect it to the refiner. Refiner converts water into oxygen. We need to complete the quest. Oh, we're not allowed to have 2. Well, they can enjoy it. Now connect the refiner with a launch pad to send the oxygen to space. Good job, everyone. We've stocked up on supplies. Now nothing stands in our way of discovering, well, everything, and then some. Excellent work, Flock. With all these materials stocked up and our machines fixed up, it should be a smooth journey to our next destination. I recalibrated our devices and improved the precision of our trajectory calculator by 20.2853%. My math is correct, and I do believe it is. Space exploration isn't about math. You've got to expect the unexpected. Trust your gut. Trust me, Ross. If your gut's familiar with kestrel laws and planetary motion, or perhaps I didn't need to stay up all night doing the calculations that prevent us from being smashed apart by asteroids. Thank you, Stella. I'm sure Ross was joking. Let's put all that math to work then. Flock to the stars. Sector 2, a strange discovery. Captain, I'm getting strange readings from this sector. My sensors have picked up a statistical anomaly, something with extreme mass and density. Sounds just like the kind of resource we're looking for. Where is it? We'll have to get close to investigate. But Captain, there's a matter of debris field. I recommend we make our approach steadily over a few days, carefully monitoring. What are you squawking about? Captain, this is a great unknown that we came out here for. Don't let Stella scare you. I'm not scared. Science Officer Stella set a course for that group of asteroids. Scared? I'm not afraid of rocks. Okay, we're very close now. Let's land on the asteroid and find this strange object. So let's go. Rock has to be the culprit. What is that? Great gizzards, I've never seen anything like this before. I'd like to take to our station for examination, but it seems it's been fused with the asteroid. That ain't a problem. All you need is an excavation hub. Lucky for you, I know how to build one. Tech points. Okay, so we've got that water. I feel like we want to place. One way to obtain is to extend your space station with modules. Okay, so we want to mod an extractor here. We want our little buggy, but where do we get him from? We want another one of these on this side. I mean, that's water, right? So let's put a refiner in too. Let's do a oxygen. Fine. They just want water. We're doing both. Got both water and oxygen. Module needs taking care of sometimes, much like plants. I didn't realize I had to read between two. I assumed I was just going to accept both. Now let's get more water. Getting in there. There's loads of quests now. How do I let my flock know which one's most important? The uppermost quest will get resources first, rearrange them by dragging and dropping them in the order you want. Right, so that one's getting water while that one's waiting for water. We can just test it out. Cool, but we'll do the one that we're closest to finishing, or does that one probably matter more? Maybe we'll do that one first. It's cool that you can see them. I guess they're not heading towards the ship, but rather just straight up from wherever they're facing. Excavation hub. Some sweet engineering work. Let's place the excavation hub right on top of the strange object so I can get cracking. Need more research points. Good now, but let's go the research points. It's the next mission we want to do. Come on, Ruth. What's taking so long with the excavation? I want to get this strange object. Hey, they like building a nest. Sticks and feathers ain't gonna cut it for high-tech work. Unless you want to peck that thing out with your beak. Like we used to mine in the old days. No, that doesn't sound like much fun. That's what I thought. Now let's get going. I'm gonna need some resources to get started. It feels like if I've collected resources prior to the point where a quest asks for them, it doesn't really count. It's not like I've created a backlog of the like the gemstones or anything. Like I've got to wait for them to be requested, and then what we actually start to manufacture them. Why can I not reference that one? Oh, directly to the hub. Okay, so it needs oxygen. I don't have enough money to do anything because I've got the... So we are currently working on this quest in order to get what that one's asking for. So if we go... One. If we go from here, we've got to make a refiner. What's it look like to speed it up? Okay, so we can build our refiner, and then we go... Allow us to build both, and let's just keep going with these ones. It's two separate things that are needing those, or using those materials, so both happily operate together. Okay, the next step is to tickle the object with a little radiation. I'm going to need some uranium. Okay, so I assume that for that we're going to have to go back out. And found our planet with uranium. I just feel like this is going to be our exclusive uranium pool, so let's get as much going as we can. Our rocket's now delivering uranium to our station. Now we need to change their destination to the other asteroid. To transport resources between asteroids, you need a landing pad. Research it from your building inventory. I do like that you can see the way the planets look from what you've done to them. I mean, while we're up here and waiting for that to get done, let's discover these guys. researched a landing pad to receive the uranium. Let's place it in a big crater on the excavation asteroid. Now let's check the map and find the asteroid delivering uranium. Click on the uranium icon and drag it to the landing pad on the excavation asteroid. This will reroute the rocket. Okay, fantastic work, Flock. The uranium is being delivered to the excavation asteroid. Now let's return to it now. Draw a pipe from the landing pad. The excavation point. We're almost there. Pretty sure this is the last thing we need to break the strange object loose. Wait, what is this quartz resource? Never heard of it. Hover your cursor above Ruth's quest, then click quartz to open the wiki. It would appear that we need to produce quartz ourselves, and we'll need a chemical lab for that. Click on the chemical lab to research it. We're done with the chemical lab. Researching. I still got. What's that second thing? Silicon. Do you not have silicon yet? It's got a little bit of everything. Got some silicon. Since it's our only silicon, go 2 of them. Then let's go one of these guys. And that guy. Does it matter where we're going to put our chemical lab? I've researched the chemical lab. Dreams do come true. I've always wanted my very own chemical lab. Good job, Stella. So according to the wiki, we should combine water and silicon in the chemical lab. Okay. Water and silicon. So if we go back to here, so we've got, do we have water here? No. So we want to go back to, we've got water on this one. So if we go back to here, we go look for some empty space. We put the chemical lab that we need to just chemical lab can go here. The landing pad. Landing pad's there, so we need to go here. It needs water. And it needs silicon. So we would then go back to here. We would reroute that to this guy. Should then mean a landing pad. Excellent work, Flock. We're now refining a steady stream of quartz. You need anything further, Science Officer? Maybe a tissue, my chemical lab. It's just so beautiful. I wish we'd brought a poet on this mission. Come on now, Stella. Now's the time for crystal clear findings and rock solid science. Oh, Captain, that's very poetic. Now let's deliver these quartz to the excavation site so Ruth can separate the strange object. So we now need to go from here to there. I've never seen birds gather resources so fast. It seems that mystery is an excellent motivator. Now let's take a closer look at this strange object. Hold on to your birdie butts. Just gotta lift this thing carefully. Then can I, huh? Whoa, Captain, you're not gonna believe this, but it's flying. Quick, hitch to my rover. That'll stop it from floating away. It's not floating away, it's just floating. Like magic. We must see what's inside this rock. It could be like a tiny alien spaceship or something. Excuse me? If we're gonna open this thing, potentially dangerous object, we're doing it in a controlled lab environment. I heard Stella, go to the lab. Sorry, to the lab. Command team only. Oh, Antonio, you come too. I don't want you to miss this. This is fascinating. Looks like a rock. Oh my. Have you figured out what it is? Something not native to our system. It came all the way from over here. Well, I'd say that's where we're gonna call that one. That was yeah, it's good fun. I do like a nice simplistic one where you just get to sort of draw paths without too much of it ever cracking it and the logic of the way that it moves. Yeah, I mean, no complaints. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.